Oh, no, not seeing that today. Yeah. Let me just pop in the live stream for a sec, guys. Can y'all see anything? Yes, you can see. Okay. I'm just making sure because when I started it off, it looked like I was in a block scene, and that's not a good thing. Um, more. I'm gonna have to listen. Let me listen to the audio, guys. I'm gonna mute my mic. So. Okay, audios will check and put something down in the chat. There we go. Okay. What is up, guys? It is the Extraordinary Saiyan here, bringing you a live stream of DBZ Kakarot. Yeah, this is me. This is me when I'm not editing my videos, and for now, I don't have enough storage to edit my videos. So you know how I feel right now. So I have to live stream this. I thought, it's a lot easier than just going in and making a video and just editing it. Might as well, give my thoughts on it. And I guess you could also consider this a review because there's a lot of things I have to say about this. But let's get into Kakarot. Let's see. Yeah, let's just get in here. Let's get in here. Let's just go into the save. I have two saves. I know, guys. I'm not that much of. I don't level up that much. I only leveled up a lot in the story. Like, this is my first playthrough of Kakarot, the one I'm loading into right now. The second one on the bottom, I'm actually leveling up a lot into. Like, I literally got Piccolo, Vegeta, and Gohan and them in the Cell Saga up to level 50. Like, before you fight Cell. So I keep track of, like, each character's level in turn. Yeah, thanks, Palma. Thank you. Where am I? Okay, so here's the time machine. It's finally working. There you are. With this, you'll be able to go back in time. Can I? No. Let me look, cause give me a sec, guys, cause I want to give you the little spill that they gave me. There should be no. That's adventure, main menu. No, mini games. Battles, that's not it. Controls, that's not it either. Play the main story. I don't think that's it. Options, no. So it's not a system. I don't think it's in story either. Why am I checking party? Let's open the encyclopedia. Maybe they're giving me something here. Yeah, thank you. So if it's not in the tutorials, then I guess it's not there. I guess it's not here. So I'll check one more time. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, the time machine. The time machine will allow you to travel back in time to replay the main story chapters you've already completed. It's a great way to play stories you've missed or get a better rank on others. You will only have to wait. I'm sorry. English is just English is hard. I'm sorry, guys. You will only have control over characters from that point in the story, but all of their stats and items will remain as they were before you traveled back in time. Upon completing the sub-story in the past, it will be completed upon returning to your original timeline as well. The following rules apply when traveling through time. 1. Main story items cannot be taken to the past. So main story, and then 2. Main story items cannot be taken to the original timeline. 3. Any in progress sub-stories in your original time cannot be carried over to the past. 4. Any in progress sub-stories in the past cannot be carried over to your original timeline. And then 5. While you are in the past, you cannot save or autosave. Time machine. Returning to your original timeline. When you wish to return to the original timeline, either complete the story, select the story, or cancel the story from the story menu. Even when you've canceled a story, you will retain all stats you've acquired, such as XP, super text, along with any soul emblems or items obtained. So yeah, that's basically the time machine. Wait, what did that say? It said something else. I thought I saw something else. Give me a sec. Let me find it. Oh no. So that's basically the time machine for all you guys. We're currently on update 1.6. I'm pretty sure. And yeah. So from what you've all read of the story, I mean, like for the tutorial of the time machine, you could go back in the story and replay basically the main story and complete side quests. So you could go back to chapter 1 where you fight the Saiyans, fight Frieza, Cell, Boo, either or. So let's see. You could also check if there's any sub stories you didn't get. So this one right here. Now, as you see, it says you have set a skill to your palette that cannot be used in the select story. The story will begin corresponding super text, know-hows, and transformations removed. Even though the corresponding super text, they don't remove them. In the know-hows, they don't remove those either. For some reason, I like that. You know, I don't want to be, you know, selected to some attacks that are not as good. And but no, you can't bring transformations into the past, which is a big bummer on in my opinion. Because I thought, here's what I thought. I thought that if you travel back in time to a certain point in the story, you'd be able to basically, I don't get why you have to do that. Once you travel back in time, yeah, Goku. Once you travel back in time, I thought basically you'd be able to what's the word? I thought you'd be able to basically, you know, have all the transformations and everything. But no. Obviously, since you I thought since you would have beaten the story, they would have been like, you know what, we might make it easier on them. We just give them the transformations. Because, you know, it's not like the Dragon Ball community doesn't like what ifs. Plus, why do I have the Nimbus? Yeah, let's just do this one. Never mind. Gotta fight robots. Here's a little test of something. So there's that. Okay, y'all seen a little sneak peek there. And this is like some of the side quests I didn't do when I first did my playthrough. You know, if I knew later on you couldn't go back and do these side quests, I would have basically, you know, been like, oh, dang, you know, that I would have done them. Extra XP and stuff, that would have been so cool. So basically, there's these 2 side quests here, and then I'm gonna go into another one after this. Sorry, I'm being so quiet. I don't know what I don't know what to say at this point. Aside from, I kind of got a few things to say about this free DLC or update. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm going all the way over here. And as you see, your levels carry over into the past too. So, you know, I guess I gotta say, on concept, when they were looking at the time machine, they were like, you know, this is a good idea. You know, going back in time and basically being able to, you know, replay through the story. Yeah, you know, that sounds great. But there's like a problem with that. And I mean, doing the subquest, yeah, that's great. There's a problem with that. And as you'll see, you see these robots here, right? As you see, it doesn't transition well onto the game, because I could literally just do this. I could literally just do that. And then the side quest is already over. Otherwise, if you were already starting to play the game, it would have been a lot harder. So, yeah, so when you saw that little preview about what I was going to talk about earlier, now you know what I was going to say. So, there's been this one guy I've been watching on YouTube, and he's been covering this time machine update for like a while. You've completed the sub-story, return to the present. The sub-story progress will be reset if you have not cleared it. Wait, what? You have completed the sub-story, return to the present. Sub-story progress will be reset if you have not cleared it. Sure, let's go to the present. So basically, I guess if you complete these, you gotta go to the present, or it doesn't get complete. To be honest, I don't know. So, aside from that, basically, as a concept, the time machine is a great idea. Let me know. You return to the present. Does that mean I've completed it? Yeah, I completed it. Yeah, so you have to go back to the normal timeline. Okay. Let's go into this one here. Where is it? Rigorously training. Yeah, no. Let's try this out. Let's take that baby for a spin. That's what I would be saying if the time machine was actually, you know, if what I thought the time machine was going to be like it was, okay? Here's exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought the time machine was going to be like, you know, you get to go back, replay the story. That's great. And do the side quests and stuff. Yeah, that's great. But here's the problem. When I look at it, you could go back and replay the story, but your characters, ergo Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, are already overpowered to the point where they just one-shot people. So it's like it's really, at this point, it's like, what was the point? Like, we waited months and went in for this update, only for it to be you one-shot your opponent like it's nothing. Here's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like an advanced difficulty. Like, the enemy's level cap would be like equivalent to, like, either close or equivalent to your own level cap. Or even higher. Maybe they put in like a 350 or a 400. They could have raised the level cap. That would have been pretty good. That would have been great for an advanced, like, hardening mode. But no, they're the same levels. So, imagine you're One Punch Man and you just one punch all the enemies. Now the Boo Saga ones, probably I don't say they'd probably be one punch because of my current level, but if you've actually grinded out Kakarot to the point where you're like level 250, which right now is the maximum cap of the game, you'd probably be surprised that you would one-shot everyone in the game or in the replayed story. So, as I was looking through the guys' comments, everybody, as like me, was disappointed in this free update. I will say, at least it's not a DLC and it's free. But on the other hand, the only thing that's redeeming about it is you get to go back and finish the side quest. It's just the original story, but you could go back and finish the side quest and redo the story. But like, what's the point of redoing the story if, now let me say, if you've already beaten it? You're not really getting levels off of it. That was Vegeta noise, as I call it. He's like, hmm. That's what I call the Vegeta noise. Yeah, maybe I should be showing these cutscenes. But actually no, I do have in my description that all credit goes to original author. Kakarot, I'd never fuse with you. I'd rather die. And that's saying something. My Vegeta impression is probably horrible. So, the case is, which I was thinking, the thing that I was thinking about is, if you can't bring transformations back in the story, it kind of takes away from the replayability, because it'd be great if you're fighting a high-leveled character and you could just transform. Like let's say you're fighting a level 250 Raditz, then you would need the transformations. I don't know, maybe people would see more challenge if you didn't need to transform. Either way, kind of takes away from the replayability. So aside from that, I know I probably sound like a broken record at this point. It's a disappointing free update, and I hope they update this time machine a little bit more, like add in like a higher difficulty. That would make it more replayable. And then, what was it? I might review this game too. There's a few things I gotta say about it, but that would actually be in like a actual video. So my guess is that the glitch for Vegito is still not there. Which Bandai, if you fix that bug, I'm gonna be mad. Not Bandai. Bandai's the publisher. CyberConnect. Wait, no. Did I say CyberConnect? I think it's CyberConnect. Yeah, CyberConnect. If you fix that bug, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, so this fight is actually... Okay. So out of all the fights, this one is actually not as overpowered as you think it would be. So you can revert. Okay. So out of this is actually the one part of the story that you don't one punch somebody in because Vegito can't really level up. Which is why I gotta say, CyberConnect, why have y'all not? Wait, no, I might be saying that. I might be saying it wrong. I might be saying it wrong. Oh, CyberConnect. Why have y'all guys not made Vegito or Gotenks a playable character? Like, you guys could do it. All you have to do is make a transformation for him. Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay, that was really smart. That was smart. So out of all the fights, the fusion ones are the only ones that are actually really balanced because, I don't know. Y'all could have made Super Boo a little bit stronger though. It would have made the Vegito fight like a little bit more challenging. Okay, let's see. There we go. Like they could literally make Vegito like a transformable character. Not transformable, but like in the transformation slots for like either Goku or Vegeta, and if you have them in the party, they could just fuse and then you could equip somebody else. But to like defuse, you have to dequip somebody to basically end up getting rid of them. There we go. Now let's see if this Vegito bug is still here. Oh, they fixed it. They fixed it. Actually, no. I think it's after the cutscene. Might be totally wrong about that. I'm probably spoiling you guys right now. Like, I mean, not like spoilers, because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If you haven't played this game yet, why haven't you? And not only that, it's not really spoilers, because, I mean, if you've already watched DBZ, you already know what's going on. So basically, I gotta wait until the end of this this cutscene. Okay, so now we're back in the cutscene. I think it's after this cutscene here that the bug is there. But they might have already patched it. Because supposedly there's this bug where you could just free roam around as Vegito. And Vegito and Gotenks are actually playable characters. It's not that hard to add them in. The only reason they're not is because of the facial animations. I will say they did fix some facial animations on like Goku and Vegeta. So this part when Vegito gets absorbed, yeah. It's at this part here. This is where the bug is supposed to be. Once it finishes, you gotta hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Come on, please don't be patched. Ah, they patched it. Oh, that's a bore. Now I can't play as Vegito no more. Now he's gonna defuse. Yeah, no, not defuse, detransform. Okay, okay, we get the plot. Come on, let's move this. Let's move this a lot on. Skip. Only reason I wanted to do this is because come on, man. The only reason I wanted to do this is because I wanted to play as Vegito. It's like, what's the point? Are you in Super Saiyan? Dog, your eyes are like wide open. If you like look at the screen below, it looks like your eyes are like really serious, but you look like you're like mad at somebody. Let's see. What form are you in? Say. So the fusion fights are actually even. Those fights are actually really even. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we already know what's going on. So I guess that they've patched the bug for Vegito, which I guess in turn they patched the bug where you could like do the transformation. I feel like this fight with Boo is gonna be a cakewalk. I'm not gonna lie about that. Sorry, I'm fast forwarding all this, guys. To be honest, I was only here for the Vegito part. Yeah, now you'll be seeing Super Saiyan 3 at full power. The mastered, well, not really mastered. I wouldn't really say mastered. He's level 75. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Oh, he's not that. It's not that bad. It's actually really decent. I guess it's because the Boo Saga. It's the Boo Saga, so. I wish Super Saiyan 3 acted like this in the actual free mode, like after the story. If only he actually, I would say, if only he actually trained a little bit more in Super Saiyan 3 with his actual body. What are you doing? See, that ain't even the worst. But as you see, I could literally finish him off. Like that. Oh, you do get XP off of this. Not a lot. Well, actually, it is a lot. I ain't gonna skip this part. Yeah, funny thing is, Vegeta could get Super Saiyan 3 anytime he wants, and if he like went into the time chamber, I'm pretty sure he already has it. He just doesn't see no use of using it. Oh yeah, I want to see how that fight goes too. But I can see people who've already leveled up all the way. I can see how it would be boring to just one-shot everyone. I'm gonna do like a few more missions and then I'm gonna stop recording because I didn't want the stream to be too long. That too long, if you get what I'm saying. It's probably already like a few minutes. Actually, I wouldn't say a few minutes. Probably already an hour. I haven't even checked. Let me check this out. About 30, so it's already been like 30 minutes have gone by. So do a few more fights and then I'll stop. But aside from it, it's gonna take me back. Yep, there we go. So return to the present. Yep. Where is it? Hyperbolic time chamber. Vegeta versus Cell. Enter Super Vegeta. See, look, they take away Super Saiyan 2. Because, you know, it would be fun to fight Cell at Super Saiyan 2. That wouldn't be fun. I wonder if in the intermissions, if you're able to use the transformations. Like Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. Because if that's the case, then that would be pretty cool. Did you really have to... See, this is what I don't get. Did he really have to transform into a Super Saiyan? Come on, Vegeta. Like, I get Vegeta in the Cell Saga was cocky. And he wanted to... Well, technically, he wanted to push himself against Cell, you know, to see how strong he would get. But Vegeta still had that killing intent. He didn't care, to be honest. No side stories. Let's go fight. So, but nah, he could have... Actually, I was gonna say, he could have, what is it? He could have stayed in base form the whole time and just basically... I think that's what he did in Z. Like, he was in base form, he basically, when he got to Cell, he just transformed then and there. But if that's not the case, and he just transformed and went to Cell to fly there... Don't get me wrong, but wasn't it really hard for, like, Vegeta to stay in Super Saiyan? Like, wasn't the whole reason Goku went into the time chamber to train and, like, found, like, the full-powered Super Saiyan form? Was to, like, conserve on, like, stamina and stuff so you wouldn't de-transform out of Super Saiyan? Because, like, even Vegeta was like, oh, it's so hard to, like, maintain this form. I'm like, okay. So why would you transform into it? Now we're gonna get this part. But no, the only reason I'm going back to do this mission is because this is the only part in time you get to play as Super Vegeta. Because, you know, they couldn't make Super Vegeta a transformation in the game. It would have been great as a transformation. I'm not gonna lie about that. Because, to be honest, I don't think they give it to Goku, to be honest. And not only that, but the Cell Saga, they cut out like two like momentous parts. Like they cut out Vegeta's final flash against Cell, and then the fight with Trunks in Grade 3. Like really? Come on, man. Is it me or does Cell look like a frog? Just like a big overgrown frog. I don't know. It's just me saying that. Frogman Cell. Like, look, this is the only time you get to play as Super Vegeta. They could have made it a transformation. Nah, we don't want to make it a transformation. You know, we'll just put Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, and then Vegeta doesn't... Like, it would have been cool if they were like, you know, if you finish the game, we're going to give Vegeta Super Saiyan 3. And then it could have been like... okay. I think I don't know what to say about that. I thought I would have went by a little bit slower. I didn't think I would have 3-hit him. Okay, let's skip this. Come on. The pacing like this is like when Goku fought Frieza on Namek. Hit the button. Really? Dog, when I saw that scene in Z, I'm like, bruh, Bulma put so much time and effort into making that to help you guys out. If all you had to do, as a Big Smoke would say, all you had to do was follow the damn train. And Krillin did not follow the damn train, okay? So, instead of pressing the button and then letting Vegeta kill Cell, or basically breaking Vegeta's pride, he breaks the remote control shutdown device, and it's like, yeah, you need to get out of here. Like what? Like you had all the time and chance to like literally shut her down, and nah, I'm just gonna break this remote control device, and you know, I'm just gonna let her go. Heck, at that point, I'm pretty sure 16 could have done something. Well, actually, no. He was actually really malfunctioning. 16 could have destroyed her. But I don't think he would have. Now, here's what would have been a little bit better. If Trunks destroyed 18. Because at that point, he already had the power to destroy one of those androids. All he had to do was just go up to the, like, Android 18, just, like, shoot her with, like, his full power. And then then Vegeta was like, you know, yeah, well, the boy killed her. Your time's up. Bam. I get why Vegeta did it. It's kind of stupid. Like when I always saw that scene when Vegeta's like, yeah, you could go get your perfect form. I'm like, out of everyone here, you and Krillin, but you and Krillin are gonna mess this up. And I'm thinking, if this guy was able in his second form to swat 16 and Piccolo away, this guy in his perfect form has to be like stronger than even that. I don't even know how strong that would be. Also, in this scene, Trunks is in his grade 2 form, and from right, Vegeta did say he was about even or near even to himself. You know, Krillin could have just shot a Destructo Disc at Cell's tail, and then that it would have probably bought 18 some time. That was smart because I don't think Trunks has ever seen the solar flare. Or he might have. He might have. No, he has. Trunks has already seen the solar flare. You don't think he would have done it again just to absorb an android? And Vegeta, you had all the time. You weren't even phased by that solar flare. While I will say this. At least Trunks tried to do something while he was evolving into his perfect form. He literally in the series they show him like going into like I wouldn't say the barrier, but like the little barrier. I wouldn't like the energy that Cell's output, and he gets like Trunks is like, yeah, I'm not gonna let this happen. And he's like, I'm gonna stop him before he could transform into his perfect form. But by the time he tries to do that and get through that like energy, or like Cell's already hitting like his perfect form. That's kind of messed up. I'm wondering what other one was in here. Oh yeah, they don't show the final flash, which is really dumb. Not gonna lie, it's really dumb. And I think they rushed it, to be honest. Like the first two chapters, it didn't seem like they were rushed, but like once you get down to like chapter 3, it seems like they rushed a lot. In chapter 4, it seemed like it got back to that pacing, but it wasn't as good as like 2 and I don't know. I mean, the Buu saga has always kind of been like that, to be honest. I don't feel like go back to the Saiyan saga, to be honest. Let's see. Can you hit an intermission? Okay, so Vegeta can't have Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2. Man, what's the point? Okay, I get Gohan, because at that point he was still a child. But Vegeta? You can't give Vegeta, like, a transformation in the intermission? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing my man's Vegeta with the bad man in pink shirt going Super Saiyan. That'd be pretty cool. I bet this one. Let's see. Potential Unleash. Yeah, that makes sense. All the stuff for Gohan makes sense. Vegeta can't have Super Saiyan 2, which the intermission is for like the Buu saga. So like they could have gave him the Super Saiyan 2 there in this part. So let's see. And then right now we're in intermission, technically. But yeah. And all, I guess I'll say this: if you haven't really like leveled up in the story, or you just didn't really pay attention, you just ran through the story, I'd say the time machine might be good for you if if you want to grind out levels on the Buu saga. But in turn, it's a good idea and concept. You go back, you do some missions that you forgot. It's like for the people who like went through the story and just didn't do the subquest. Like for someone like me, I've already got like 74 out of the 85 sub stories cleared. I don't know, maybe there's more to it and I just haven't found it yet. Maybe you get some. I know you probably get a trophy for completing all the sub stories. But aside from that, going back to what I was saying, it was I bet it was mainly for like the people who've already like basically who haven't done the sub stories. Like, to be honest, I thought it was gonna be like higher difficulty, like very high. I wouldn't say really high difficulty, but like basically, I thought it was gonna be like the enemy would be either at your current level or like below your current level, and then you'd fight them basically, and then it'd give you more XP than like the normal story did. I get what probably people would say. Well, it's a time machine, and you're going back in the past, so the enemies would make sense. It'd be low leveled, but I get that in the lore aspect, like in the story itself. But they could have done something. Oh, he doesn't have Kaioken yet. The to the battleground. I think this one. What was this one? Yeah, whatever. So, in gameplay terms, they could have made it more replayable. Like in terms of you go back into the main story, and for some reason, because you're using the time machine and it makes multiple timelines, you're going back in time basically. It's like a separate timeline. It's like the main one. It's a separate timeline, except the enemies are a lot stronger, and in turn you would get more XP and stuff like that, make it more challenging. So like, that's what I thought it would be. So I guess if I had to really give a score to this, probably say like probably a 5. I mean, I ain't a review. I would say I ain't a reviewer, but cannot be used now. Even though I have all Super Saiyan 3 and all that. That's so dumb. Here, you know what? I'll give y'all an example. Here's something that I like about one Dragon Ball game. If you guys have ever played Budokai 3, then you guys know you could go back through that story and then replay it, basically with all your transformations. So basically, it was a different playthrough every time. Kind of in that aspect. It wasn't really, but you could be playing as like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and you could be fighting Frieza, or you could be Super Saiyan Goku fighting Vegeta, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku fighting Cell, or Super Saiyan 2 Goku fighting Cell. Like, that what if area. That's what I wished it was more like. Like, I hope that they come out like the time machine comes out like the parallel quests and stuff like that. Give me like a what if. Give me some what if scenarios. Throw some what if scenarios. Like, what if it was Vegeta that got Super Saiyan 3 instead of Goku? Or like, what would the battle be like if Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta fought Super Saiyan 3 Goku? It's not that hard to make the model. All you have to do is like basically take Vegeta's hair as it is now and just make a Super Saiyan 3 model of it. It wouldn't take that much time, and y'all can include it in as a free update. So in turn, basically, it wouldn't be hard to make these what ifs. Or like a what if where basically Frieza kills Goku and Vegeta becomes like the Avenger of the Earth. Same as Gohan. Like, that would be really interesting. Since this is an online game, they could basically do a lot more storytelling instead of focusing like more on the online aspects. So, yeah. Or like, maybe like this battle. You know, there's like a certain scenario where like Vegeta turns Super Saiyan against Goku. That would be really interesting. Because he's being out, he sees himself being outclassed, and that, like how Budokai did. The original Budokai, they had a what if where like Yajirobe was talking to Vegeta, and he's like, well, "You killed your friend," and then like basically Vegeta was like, "Nap, that was an honorable death." And then basically Vegeta transformed into a Super Saiyan because Vegeta saw it as being like an honorable death. Unlike Yajirobe, where Yajirobe thought it was messed up how Vegeta killed Nappa. Which in turn, if that was the case, you know, everybody would probably be... It would probably be gone at that point. Everybody would probably die at that point. Or give us like a what if where there's like a kaiju fight. Like give me that crazy what if stuff. It's coming slowly. You better shoot it back. Ah. Yeah, at this point, I just want him to shoot me a little bit more. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Vegeta. You know, at this point, Kaioken doesn't really take your health down that much. Come on, man. You can do better than this, Vegeta. Let's see what one Ki Blast. One Ki Blast. Oh, no. No. I did not just do that to him. If that Spirit Bomb had hit Vegeta and he didn't push it back with that mouth cannon, he would have probably died. Like, most definitely he would have died. And for that one Ki Blast, just to take him down. That's crazy. This is a beautiful scene right here. Oh, the blue particles coming off of the land and stuff. But to be honest, like I said, if they made it like a mix up between a what if, it would have been a lot better. Like, all I'm saying is Cyber Connect 2, give me some more what ifs. This game, if you guys like just pump out like, you know, all the DBZ stuff, y'all can, you know what, I'd be happy if y'all just gave us like what ifs. Heck, y'all don't have to make it free. I mean, it'd be nice if y'all made it free, because I mean, you're only making like a few models. Like imagine if there's like a what if where Frieza hits his like a 5th form on planet Namek against Goku, and then like Frieza's like about like Frieza's basically higher level than Cooler. Well, not Cooler, I said Cooler. He's a higher level of than Goku, like in terms of like power. That's how I imagine it being. Like how would I see that could be going down? I don't know, it'd be pretty cool just to see a 5th form Frieza model fighting like Super Saiyan Goku, and just he's like owning Goku, because if you remember an original fight against Frieza, Frieza was getting dog walked by Goku. Now imagine if it was the other way around and Goku was being dog walked by Frieza, to the point where basically Frieza was still more powerful because he just got this new power, and Goku was still the underdog. Like, that would have been 10 times cooler. And then they can build off like these what if stories, like, you know, once Goku defeats this 5th form Frieza, this fifth form Frieza comes to Earth and he's rampaging, but Goku got like a Zenkai boost off of that fifth form Frieza, and then basically, you know, ends up defeating him. Like, I know it sounds stupid because it sounds really fanficky, but that'd be pretty cool. Just give me What If Cyber Connect 2. That's every other Dragon Ball games. Every other Dragon Ball games. Like, let's account Xenoverse. There's some what ifs in there, like Vegeta or Namek turns Super Saiyan. Wow. I mean, that was pretty cool. What else? What else was there in there that was actually really cool? I guess that's the only one that I could think of right now. That's the only one that I could think of that was actually really good in terms where Vegeta basically, like, Frieza was defeated and Vegeta, I guess, was mad, and that's what set him off as to become Super Saiyan. It makes sense because he would have probably wouldn't have defeated Frieza, but he didn't, so that just pushed him into a Super Saiyan state. Makes sense. Or like let me think of other one. Like I said before, Vegeta turns Super Saiyan 3, and then like basically it ends up where Vegeta is the first one to turn Super Saiyan 3, or could be a what if where Goku has to fight all types of Saiyan characters that could go Super Saiyan 3. Like, imagine Goku at the end of Z, right? Imagine him at the end of Z, and he's like, you know, like kind of like the Raging Blast, in Raging Blast, where he got like letters to fight people. Like, I can imagine basically Goku basically getting a challenge from somebody. It just starts off where like the narrator's like, oh yeah, Goku got a challenge for somebody, and then Vegeta shows up and he's in Super Saiyan 3 form. My bad, guys. I was talking to somebody. Anyway, and then once you defeat that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, then the next one comes out, Gotenks. You know, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks wants to fight you then, and then you could pull out Super Saiyan 3 Brawly and then do a what if with Brawly. That'd be pretty cool, like old Brawly, and heck, maybe even new Brawly. That'd be pretty cool too. And then, like, Super Saiyan 3 Raditz, Super Saiyan 3 Nappa. Like, that would be, like, I know it sounds like stuff from Heroes, and not that many people like Heroes that much, but I kind of like the what if-ness from Heroes. Otherwise, I could say the stories are okay. Not that many people like Heroes, but I kind of like the stories they come up with. You know, and I guess that's my opinion. If you don't like Heroes, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna bash you for hating Heroes. But the reason I like it is because of the what if-ness. Like, what if Vegeta found a form beyond Super Saiyan 3? What if he found Super Saiyan 4 in Otherworld instead of getting 3, or he gets 3 and then he gets 4, and then after they fight Boo, basically he shows Goku he's got Super Saiyan 4. That'd be cool. Just hearing like, Kakarot, I have achieved something even more powerful than Super Saiyan 3. And then Goku's like, what? And then he's like, it's Super Saiyan 4. And he's like, I've left you in the dust finally, and I'm gonna take my title back as the Prince of all the Saiyans, and the most powerful Saiyan of them all. You know, that would be a good story. Like I'm talking about, I'd pay money for it. Like, and then like a tournament mode. You know how long it's been since we had a tournament mode in Dragon Ball games? It wasn't until what was it? They stopped doing it until Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I think. Because that's when I remember they stopped tournament modes. Bring back tournament modes. That's what I want, at least. Give me, like, heck, I wouldn't mind versus fights where you fight against the other characters. Like, heck, I wouldn't mind fighting against level 200, 102 Vegeta, and then you get XP off of that. I know it's not Xenoverse or, like, a natural fighting Dragon Ball game, but they could do it somehow. I know it'd probably take a lot of time. And not only that, but you guys could give us clothing, like changing the clothes of the characters. So like Vegeta, as long as Goku finds himself exhausted, nearly all his energy. So actually I would say there's actually side quest in the interlog after Buu, I think. Yeah. You wanna... Yeah. No, I don't want to use it. I don't. Come on. Okay, there you go. You just gotta hit options to stop that. Okay. But, I guess that's all I gotta say for this free update. I know I kind of went on like a broken record. I'm sorry, guys. You know by now if you're a long running subscriber, you know I blabber on a lot. I can't help that. Other than that, all I gotta say is it's okay. There could have been more to it. It's a free update. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be one of those people. It's a free update, you know. You should appreciate it, and I guess you could say that. I mean, I will say this: at least it's not a DLC. Because if this was a DLC, I'm talking about multiple people would probably not be happy about this. Not just me, multiple people would probably not be happy about it. And I'm pretty sure Cyber Connect 2 would probably get a lot of backlash for it. But I'm not gonna lie, Cyber Connect 2 does pretty good. They're the people who made the Naruto game, so heck, maybe like I said, they'll probably update the time machine to where they'll have an advanced mode or something. It's in due time. We just gotta wait until see what happens. And other than that, I've heard some stuff about DLC 1 because we're at the end of the video. We're almost at the end of the video. I've heard some stuff about DLC 1. I've heard that it's going to be Battle of Gods, but it's going to be an original take on Battle of Gods, which is why they're including Trunks into it. And I'm not going to lie, I'm okay with them adding Trunks into Battle of Gods. That's okay. I don't really care. As Raccoon would say, you do well. But the only thing that I have a problem with is supposedly Kakarot is following the original manga, right? From what I've heard, it's following the original manga adaptation. So if that's the case, and we're already hitting Battle of Gods, right? It's not following the manga anymore. So what are you following? I know you're following like Dragon Ball content, but it ain't. I wouldn't say it isn't. It is. There's some canonicity. There's some canon to the story. I kind of hate when people are like, "Oh, that series non-canon." Technically, there's canon to it. In a case where, like, you take GT, it might not be canon to the original story. It's not. It might not be canon, but it has stuff from canon from the original main story of Z. So there is canon to it. You can't just say it's not canon when there's canon in it. I know. I don't really like to. I don't like to argue about canon because Toriyama and the way he sees canon is really weird. I wouldn't say weird. It's just he kind of retcons a lot of stuff. And in terms of that, I kind of went off track, but it's gonna be Battle of Gods, and the only thing, because I was getting, the only reason I went off track, like went off topic there, was because supposedly Vegeta's Super Saiyan God form is gonna be added in the DLC, but he doesn't show up until the Goku Black arc. I get it. They say it's gonna be an original story. It is, but if you're gonna basically run off the whole manga for the main story, why not run off like Super's manga for the rest of the story, for the rest of the DLC? Think about it. No other Dragon Ball game has actually delved into like Dragon Ball Super's manga territory. It'd be pretty cool to see it adapted into a game in terms of it. But you know what? I don't mind if it's a fun story and it's something new. I might like it. You know what? I might like it. It's not out yet. I might like it. But once that comes out, I'll do like an in-depth review on DLC 1. And then from there, if the time machine gets updated, I'll update that. I also gotta say this, guys. I'm still working on a lot of videos. I tried to put out some Call of Duty content. I don't know if you guys didn't seem to like it, I guess, because there's only one. When I checked, there's only one person who watched it. So I guess you guys didn't like it. I did put time and effort into that, and if you guys could do me a favor, if you skip to the end of the video, or heck, if you haven't even like got to the end of the video, that's fine. But it'd be a pleasure if you guys could go in and watch that video. Like I said, I've actually had to do editing and stuff for that. And if you guys don't like the content, then just let me know. All you have to do is voice your comments down in that little section called the comment section, and I'll reply. Like I said, I ain't a YouTuber who has like 1,000 subscribers or 1,000,000 subscribers, so I'll be able to hear your opinions on what you guys want more of. And I know, guys, I'm not that, you know, my uploading schedules are weird. Usually, I made a promise to myself that I'd record, or try to record at least every Sunday. But I've kind of changed that to where it's on the weekend. I want to kind of change it to where it's on the weekend. Now I'm just kind of just randomly recording whenever. So whenever I have the time. So yes, my uploading schedules are weird, and I'm betting YouTube isn't really recommending my videos to people. Which YouTube, that would be great. If you guys can recommend my videos to people, that would be really great right now. Get more of my videos out there to saturate. I try not to make my videos too long. My main videos are, at least I try to make them under 7 minutes, or at least about 10 minutes. And it is not because of ad revenue. I don't even have ad revenue yet. And to be honest, if I did do it for ad revenue, I'd tell you guys, because I ain't that type of person to lie to you guys. You know, a lot of people would say that and then go back on their word. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I'd probably tell you, yeah, I'm doing it for the ad revenue. You know, but no, I don't even have. They say I have ads on my videos, but I don't even have ads on my video. Like when I go in and watch my videos, there's ads there, but it don't pop up. The ads don't pop up. It's because I don't have a certain recommended spot of hitting ads, but I don't get why ads are still on my video. It's just really confusing. But if you guys could give this video a like, I'd be really thankful. You know, because I'm hoping one day I could get this channel. Can you calm down, King Guy? Okay. I'm hoping one day I could get this channel, you know, to the point where I feel good about it, you know. maybe making revenue off of it. I don't know. In due time, I will say. I will give you a hint on my next video, because I did say the last video I did say I do have a video I've been sitting on, and it's been cooking in the pot. This was not one of them. This was just one video that I actually ended up basically just recording just because I heard about it, or just recently was informed of it. The other one is gonna be I'm gonna give you a hint. It's a reaction to one of some of my old content. But I will say, from the time when I recorded it, it was late at night, and I just was like, you know, I might as well do it because I have the time. I had the time to do it. And not only that, but you know, I normally don't say this to you guys, but you guys, I'm not gonna lie, never thought I'd have supporters, or like you know, people who are like, I wouldn't say, I don't know if you guys would see me as fan, I don't know if you guys are fans of me or whatever, but I'm kind of I never thought I'd have people who would, you know, agree with me on certain stuff, you know. I might also put some GTA content out again, if you guys don't mind. I ain't gonna do business stuff. I'll promise you that. I'll do business stuff on my own time, you know. But if it's the fun stuff, like, you know, fighting my friends and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna put GTA content out probably again, except it ain't gonna be boring. Believe me, I'm thinking about going back and watching one of my old discussions / talks, because I was playing GTA in that video. Oh, there goes my I want to say stopwatch. There goes my watch. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Other than that, I still have more ideas to put out, and I still am working on the What If series that I've created. That is not going away anytime soon. I know there's people out there that are interested about it, and I'm still working on it, but I just got to figure out where it's gonna go. I got to come out with some ideas and, you know, scramble my brain a little bit, talk to people, you know, see where it goes from there. Yeah, and anyway, I'm just gonna leave it off on this roof here with the hypo capsule, and with the last shot of you seeing Goku. A lot of people would get angry about this because not that many people like Goku. Either or. If you guys liked this video, then, you know, you can do me a favor, leave a like down there, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet and you haven't seen my content, it'd be really great if you subscribed. You know, I normally don't do this. I normally don't ask for likes or subscribes because, to be honest, you guys, I don't care if you like or subscribe to the video. I really, at this point, I don't care. I would like if you did it though. You know what? I'm not going to e-beg for likes and subscribes. You just do it on your own time. I ain't gonna get stripped down to certain people's levels. Either way, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. And you know what? I don't normally say this that much, but I hope you all have a good day. And I don't know when my next video is gonna be, but I don't know. I might upload this weekend. Don't put me on the burner for that, because no, don't take it as a promise. I said I might upload this weekend. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Peace out.